Hey guys and dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I hope you stay. This is going to be a gothic radioactive makeup look. That's right, I am so excited. I've got a new palette. I've got the new acid palette from Sleek. This is a drugstore product, very affordable. It's about $8, and I'm going to try to create a look, a radioactive look. And those of you who have always wanted to try the radioactive Milk cosmetics products, but you really couldn't afford to get the palette, this I would say is definitely a dupe. But yes, if you would like to see how this look pulls together, please keep watching. As usual, comment, like, subscribe, and please ring my bell because I know you can't, and it's free, so why not? Okay, so let's get started. I have already done most of my face to make my tutorial. I'm trying to condense the tutorials because I talk a lot of ish and it's just too much. But like I said, this, I'm going to show you the acid palette from Sleek. The colors are so beautiful. This camera really don't do it justice. They're like 10 times brighter in person. But like I said, if you wanted that stack from Melt, the radioactive stack, whoo girl, this will definitely be a good dupe. So I'm going to start with that yellow, that very, very bright neon yellow in the palette. That's going to be my first transition shade. So let's get that on my eye. Wow. This is lovely. I'm bringing this all the way in and all the way out. You know what? I really wanted these colors to pop. Even though I started the freaking tutorial already, I am going to add some Nyx Milk to my eye. And I know I've already put some color on my eye, but that's okay. I am just going to put, I'm going to put it over the color. Really, this should have gone down first, but my brain wasn't functioning. And that is okay. So the warmth of your finger should really just blend that out. I really wanted these colors to pop, so I just had to do it. Blends out a little better if you put it on bare skin and not over an eyeshadow, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna make this work, okay? Mistake or not. And I'm gonna put that right in there because I'm gonna be putting quite a bit of eyeshadow in there. So I'm going to go back into the yellow. Okay, when you feel like you have enough yellow, I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this green. It's not an acid color, but it's going to do as another transition shade. I'm going to go into that one, and I'm going to put that right into the crease and kind of transition it into the yellow. And with the first brush I was using, with no color added, I'm just going to kind of take out any harsh lines. Okay, now you've got that transition shade in. I'm going to go to the matte, the second matte palette that I showed you. This is the Ultra Mattes I Divine V2 palette from Sleek, and I'm going to go into the darkest, that really dark green they have in there, and I'm going in with the pointed brush, and I'm going to kind of get that on a little bit into the crease and right on the corner of my eye. once again with a clean fluffy brush, I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna go back in with my pointed brush and just add a bit more color. Keep it right in the crease here, right at the end of my eye. I'm also going to drag it towards the middle of the eye. I'm not going to bring it all the way in though. Don't worry about the mess on the end, you can always fix that with a wipe. And I'm just going to blend a little bit more. I'm going back to the NYX, my white NYX pencil, and I am going to add a bit more of this right here, going to the center and the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to warm that up a bit with my finger. Now I'm going to take a flat brush. Any flat brush will do. I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to go back into the acid palette, and I'm going to go into that radioactive green right there. Alrighty, now just to blend this together a little bit, I'm going to go back into that transition green shade that I used previously, and I'm just going to blend where I put the radioactive green and the darker green. Make sure there really isn't a harsh line. Because I have a hooded lid, I want to get my crease looking a little bit deeper. I'm going back to the matte sleek palette into that really dark green, and I'm just going to add a tiny little bit here into my crease. I'm not going to take it all the way in. This is just to kind of even out my look. Alrighty. Need to clean this up, so I'm going to grab a wipe. Get yourself a nice little edge. And now I am going to give myself a nice little black cat eye. So I'm going in with the NYC, my fave, NYX liner, and I'm going to give myself a cat eye. Kind of finish off the lower half of the eye. I'm going to go back in to my matte palette, and I'm going into the green, and that's my first color underneath. Okay, now I'm going back into the acid palette. I'm going to be using that green transition shade, and I'm going to be putting that right underneath. So the last color I'm going to be using is the yellow, and I'm just going to add that right underneath to brighten it up a bit. Alrighty, and I am going to tightline with black eyeliner, and I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics black liner. I'm just going to tightline. Alright, that's the basic gist of the eye. I am going to get my lashes on. I'm going to be using, since I'm not crazy about lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell accent lashes. These are in the number 301 in black. So let me go ahead and finish my eyes up. I'll come back with my other eye done and then finish up the look. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so the eyes are done. As you can see, I did use the Korres eyeshadow right underneath my lash line, or I should say on the bottom lash line. I added my eyelashes, which really didn't make that much of a difference, but they're on there, believe it or not. The magic of the eyelashes has been the Voluminous Superstar by L'Oreal. That's most of the magic in my lashes right now. But yeah, this is the eye look. Now I've gone ahead and done the rest of my face, so the rest of my face is done, but I didn't do the lips, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll kind of zoom myself in and show you everything. So I'm gonna start off with the green. This is a green eyeliner from Mally Cosmetics. It is Caribbean Sea. I'm gonna line my lips with that, and then I'll be filling them in with Blow from Melt. This is the green lipstick from Melt, and I'll be doing a few other things, but let's get this done.
Days later, 6 months later, 2 hours later, 1 minute 37 seconds.
Alrighty, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and lined my lips with a little bit of black liner, and then I just put a little bit of highlight in the middle so that it gives it a bit more definition and my lips pop. But yes, this is the look. This is my toxic green gothic makeup look. I hope you liked it. I mean, it is really loud and it's really different. It's very different. It's more different than anything I've ever done on my channel. But I thought it was interesting. These colors are fun. Makeup is fun. If this doesn't work out for you or you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. This is definitely not for everyone. The last thing I did forget. I did put some glitter. This is my Hen Fang glitter. It's like a greenish. It takes on a green if you're wearing green, and I did put that in the inner corner of my eye just to give it a little bit of a pop. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial. I wanted to be fun and different, and yeah, this is quite different. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is the end of my video. Guys, be good to each other, and until my next video, I will see y'all.